What's up, YouTube, and welcome to Pimpage Pickups number 7. I think it's been a little over a month since I recorded episode 6. And I'm really excited about this episode because there is just a ton of value in this stack that sits in front of you. And I guess why I'm really excited and happy is because I only ended up spending like maybe $70 total out of my pocket. Everything else you're about to see in terms of value-wise has either come through YouTube trading, trading at my local game store, or I did some buy listing again with Star City Games and Channel Fireball. So I guess without further ado, let's get right into it. Starting off, got a Journey to Nowhere. Yeah, let's try to see if we can get maybe a little bit focused. There we go. So we got Journey to Nowhere, a Johnny, Caller of the Pride, Restoration Angel. This artwork is superior to the promo one. Love this set artwork. Got a Baneslayer Angel. That's from M11. Super powerful card in cube. This is an M13 Rancor. Eventually, I'd like to get the Urza's Legacy one, but that'll do for now. We got a Channel, Troll Ascetic, Thrag Tusk. I love doing bonker stuff with like Survival of Fittest and then getting your recurring Nightmare and stuff online. It's really fun. Plow Under, and this is one of my favorite cards to be able to like green ramp into Plow Under and just really kind of set your opponent back some. Next up is a Berserk. Now this card is currently not in my cube list. I think Milo still runs it in his, but he's kind of been on the fence, I think, a couple times. It's one of those cards you kind of got to know how to play with exactly right. The thing is, it might eventually, gosh, I'm getting tongue-tied here. It might actually make the cut in my cube someday, but I know that this card is used in the Legacy Infect deck, which just recently top 8'd, so the value in this card is definitely going to hold, if not start to go up, because I think Infect in general is kind of one of the cheaper decks to put together, so it might drive the price up of this card, but a lot of the Infect creatures, they're real cheap and stuff. So Berserk. Alright, next up we got Ultimate Price, Bloodghast, Pyroclasm. So Faithless Looting, Grim Lavamancer. This is in a trade. It's just the Fire and Lightning one. Eventually, I'd like to get the Torment one, but it's like, this is like a $5 card. The Torment one's like 60, 50, 60, somewhere around there. So, all in due time. This was a great pickup. This is a 7th edition Earthquake. Just looks really sexy. I actually bought this on Troll and Toad because they were selling it for $8, and I think everywhere else was like around 15, if not like close to 20. But that's a really sexy card. And then this one here, Sulfuric Vortex, from Scourge. This is like gotta be one of the most powerful red beats deck cards to use. Like if you're gonna go mono red in cube, you definitely want to have Sulfuric Vortex. It's just super powerful, and I'm really happy to get the old border one. They're kind of hard to find. Channel Fireball had like 2. I know Quad 9's just picked up his, and so I had like $130 of store credit from Channel Fireball. I got this, I think it was 35 off of them. So really happy to have that now. I got a Shelldock Isle. And this card actually has been going up in price too, which is surprising, because I don't think it's played really anywhere else. Maybe like, I can't even imagine like Commander wanting to play it, because it's like, what, you have to have like 20 cards left in your, 20 or fewer cards left in your library. So I guess it's just like a cube card, and not many people have it. I don't know of any modern lists that run it. I don't think so. Careful Consideration, Modern Masters. I love this artwork here on Memory Lapse. 7th edition. Really, really like this. I was contemplating back and forth between the, I think it's like the Arena promo. It's the 6th edition version on artwork. I saw both like for $4 each on TCG. ultimately, I decided to go with this one because I just like the artwork on this one much better. This flavor text is kind of funny too, but the Arena promo one I think is worth a little bit more according to Star City, but I just go with the artwork that I like most. Master Waves, this is a recent pickup from my local. I don't know if it's going to make the cut because it's not on the cube list yet, but I love watching the Channel Fireball guys, especially LSV, run his Mono Blue special with Master of Waves and cloning it, and you can do a lot of fun stuff. So this card will probably end up making its way into my cube. Picked up a Forbid, foil Forbid. It's a really cool card. Next up is a Ponder M12. Yeah, I know. The Lorwyn one would be the nice one to have, but for now we're going to stick with the cheapo one. Got Pact of Negation, Modern Masters. And here is a foil Sower of Temptation. And obviously you can see off the bat, it is signed. This is the very first time I've ever ordered anything from Channel Fireball that was listed as slightly played. That came to me with the signature on it. And I know that's how they grade things. You know, even if the card's near mint, if it's signed, then it's automatically SP. But I have bought a ton of SP cards from them, and I've never got a signed one. So I'm going to probably try to trade this to a guy that is also foiling his cube at my store. And I think he tries to get a lot of signed cards. And I know he's got a normal foil Sower, so I might be able to do a 1-for-1 trade. But it's still really cool. And Channel Fireball's price was really good. Next up, Lava Troll. This guy just freaking dirt cheap, like $1 or whatever. Everybody that's like ever spec'd on him, like as of right now, just hasn't done anything. But who knows? Maybe there will be a nice combo in the future. But I'm happy to pick him up for $1. Picked up a Supreme Verdict. Got Huntmaster of the Fells in a trade. Really happy to have this guy. It's a super sweet card. You know, I like the foil flip cards. They're really cool and fun to play with. Next up, Vensa, the Sojourner from the set Scars of Mirrodin. This artwork is just infinitely better than the dual deck one. And this guy can, if you build around him properly, you can do some really nasty things with him. He's a lot of fun. Got the set Shards of Alara Ajani Vengeant. Love the artwork on this one. It is really sweet. And I just did a cube draft today at my local store, and I actually drafted this guy and played him. He's super powerful. And I got to ultimate him too, which was fun. Next up is a Sword of Light and Shadow Judge promo. I have not yet decided if I want to go with the older version foils, like the Judge promo ones where they got the old border, or if I want the newer artworks, like the Modern Masters ones. So I'll be contemplating that, but for now, this was a nice trade from my local. Didn't really cost me anything. Now we're getting into some of the last and the best cards. Foil Council's Judgment. This card I traded for when it was valued at like $45 for whatever reason, and I know I called it back in the trade video that I had done. I felt like this card could go up. I was predicting, you know, like another $10, maybe $20. Well, it went from 45, and now TCG mid is at 94. So this card went way up. But it is freaking awesome. It's super powerful. It definitely still sees legacy play because it gets around hexproof crap. Boy, I wish I had this in the cube draft tonight, because I got beat by a guy that was playing with the Troll Ascetic and Sphinx of Jar Isle, and I couldn't do anything because everything I had was target. So this would have come in really handy. Next up, Cryptic Command, Modern Masters. Just a really, really powerful card. There's not really much else to say. It is super powerful. I'm going to use this in my Modern deck, hopefully. But it's definitely in the cube now as a nice shiny card. And second to last, boom, Damnation. So a lot of these cards that you just saw was the TC I did with Travis Ricker. Really happy to finally get the Planar Chaos Damnation. This thing is just really awesome looking. I have both I had foil textless full art Damnation and Wrath of God. Still have the Wrath of God, and I'll keep that until I can get a hold of like probably the 7th edition foil is what I want. But I traded off the full art Damnation already because I replaced it with this one because this one is awesome. All right, guys, last card that I got. It is not in the cube, but it is for my Animar deck, and I believe it is like the last card I need, unless there's any like newer ones, like maybe that Clever Impersonator that I might want to try. But it's the last, card that I need for Animar, and it is, boom, Imperial Recruiter, Judge promo. This guy is just going to be so busted in my Animar deck. Says when he enters the battlefield, search your library for a creature card with power 2 or less, reveal it, put in your hand. So for me to be able to continuously basically blink this guy, play him, bounce him back to my hand, recast him, just do a bunch of different broken things. And there's so many 2-power creatures in that Animar deck that this guy really will be able to turn combos on, like getting the Kiki Jiki and Pestermite combo rolling, or just whatever I need as an answer. If it's the new guy, oh, gosh, I can't even remember his name, the elf that blows up stuff for 3 mana now, from M15. The name eludes me right now, but you can grab him, you can grab Scavenging Ooze, just all kinds of good stuff. I ended up, this is what I used my Star City credit for, because they had a September sale running, and it was 10% off Judge promos. This guy normally $160 on their website. I got it for $144. But of course, since I live in Virginia, they hit me up with sales tax and then the shipping, which really sucks. So kind of put it back to the 155 mark, I think. Even still, it's a good pickup because everywhere, like on TCG, Channel Fireball, the price ranged from 160 to 180. You really can't find them. I mean, you can, but they've become more and more scarce, it seems, in the 140 range. So I was just happy to finally get this guy, and really, it didn't cost me anything but some cards of value that were just sitting around, not doing me any good. So now I've got an Imperial Recruiter for my sweet-ass Animar deck, and hopefully in the near future, I will be able to do a full deck tech of my super pimped Animar EDH deck for you guys. So that is Pimpage Pickups number 7. I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned probably just for another one. In the next episode, it'll probably be farther out because I think I only need another like 80 foil cards, and a lot of them are like the expensive ones too, like Force of Will, Jason Mind Sculptor from World Wake, Liliana of the Veil, a lot of those. But I should hopefully be able to get another 40. And then I'll do another pickups video. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching.